Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, the inaugural Kingston Graded Stakes for 3-year-old colts and geldings serves up an unexpected result, a thriller that boosts the intrigue for next month's 2,000 Guineas. Significant financial help for grooms in Jamaica, and another burst of wins at Gulfstream Park for Saffie Joseph Jr., the Barbadian trainer, opening up a big lead in the trainers' table there at the Florida racetrack. First to Caymanas Park in Jamaica, where the road to the Triple Crown Series continued. Undefeated in his last 3 starts, the 2020 champion 2-year-old Further and Beyond, the 5-horse, is a heavy favourite for the Kingston as he targets his first rich purse since landing the Pick 3 Challenge and the Jamaica 2-year-old Stakes late last year in the Supreme Ventures Triple Series. With Dane Nelson in the saddle, his main rivals in the betting odds. Number 2, the fancied 9-5 bet Billy Wiz, a short head second to Further and Beyond in last month's Prince Consort Stakes. Number 3, the Sir Howard Stakes winner Calculus at 6-1. The 4-horse, the 9-1 bet Miniature Man, eyeing back-to-back wins. Champion trainer Anthony Nunes' Further and Beyond is the 4-5 top choice, despite allowing between 5 and 12 pounds to all his rivals. At number 10, Regnant, the 3rd best fancied in the betting at 9-2. Here's Brand Rickman's call over the 7.5 furlong run.
They're off for the Kingston. Dancing in the Breeze and Calculus just missed it. Jonker Jeff got a good start. Regnant so too, going for that lead with Regal and Royal slotted in between them. Billy Wiz is the one racing down against the rail just ahead of Further and Beyond. Curlin's Affair in between horses. Daddy Jones almost invisible on the outside. Miniature Man now asked to make ground, possibly 7 or 8 lengths off that lead. Calculus now gets going ahead of Rusty. T. Brady races up next, and Dancing in the Breeze is last. They've left the 5. They run to the half mile in the Kingston. And it is a Billy Wiz, the one down against the rail, joined now by Regnant on the outside. And these two go at it with Regnant now coming away with that lead from Billy Wiz. Further and Beyond getting closer. Regal and Royal staying with them. That's the top 4 runners as they slip past the 7/16. Curlin's Affair, Daddy Jones and Jonker Jeff all asked to make ground as a team. They leave the 3. Miniature Man is back. In behind that one, that's Rusty, then T. Brady and a Calculus just last. They've left the 5/16. They're coming into the lane in the Kingston, and Further and Beyond, the favourite, now grabs that lead. Regal and Royal trying to stay with him, but needs to find 2 or more lengths as Further and Beyond now gets cracks of the right-hand stick, and Dane Nelson continues to push the big colt out. Regal and Royal running the race of his life in second. Here is Miniature Man now asked to leap forward on the outside. Further and Beyond under some pressure, but driven to the max by Dane Nelson, a 16th to run. Here is Miniature Man exploding on the outside. Further and Beyond digging in for the challenge and fighting on. It's close.
Having looked a winner at the 8th pole as he edged away from the surprise of the race, Regal and Royal, Further and Beyond on the inside, needed vigorous left-hand whipping from champion jockey Nelson to fend off Panamanian rider Dick Cardenas, closing fast and steadily on the outside with Miniature Man. No one was sure at the end who won, both believing they may have nailed it. Nelson and Cardenas hanging around for the photo-finish decision. After a bit of a wait, the judges ruling in the end a dead heat. The victory shared between the 4-5 favourite Further and Beyond and the 9-1 bet Miniature Man in his best career effort. The 9-1 shot Regal and Royal with a super effort for 3rd. 1 minute 34 and 1/5 of a second, the winning time for 7.5 furlongs. Not the drama his connections expected, but Further and Beyond logs his 4th win in a row for the owners group of Rajendra Punai and Vikram Odit, both from Guyana, Rawdon Prasad from Trinidad and Tobago, and the Barbadian Elias Halut. And trainer Anthony Nunes believes he has to work on the colt's tendency to idle when he's alone out front.
Yeah, for sure. He's shown a propensity to do so, and I would tell you, Miniature One at the half a furlong, he looked like he was going to run right by him, and you could see Dan pull him out towards him, and then he started to fight again. So that's something that is 2 races now in a row that he has shown that he has that negative tendency to do. If I breeze Further and Beyond by himself, he's not going more than 50 or 51 for a half, but you put a horse beside him and he's going to go 48 and change. So he shows it from early, and he carries it through to race day, which is great for us as a trainer. That's what you want, them not to do too much in the mornings, and they'll lay down the line for you on race day.
Jockey Cardenas achieved his first 3-timer this year with this joint victory aboard Miniature Man, owned by Liz DaCosta and trained by her son Jason DaCosta, who said he was satisfied that his horses did well, placing 1st, 4th, 5th and 6th. Now, Saturday's secondary feature saw the 9-year-old veteran Super Luminal. You may remember a 35-1 upset winner of the St. Leger back in 2015, trying for a front-running win under 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker in the 3-year-old and up overnight allowance 10th race. Here's how the home stretch went.
And it is Super Luminal tested now by excessive force, and these two will swing into the lane. Chase the Great saves ground against the fence. A quarter of a mile to run. Super Luminal turned better than excessive force, has that lead. Chase the Great now wound up for a late run, but it's Super Luminal under the left-hand stick as they arrive at the furlong pole. Excessive force under a vigorous ride now, trying to get to him. Uncle Frank is running on the rail. Chase the Great has cried enough. It's Super Luminal by almost 2 lengths. Excessive force trying to run him down, but can't. Super Luminal takes the last over excessive force.
16 wins in 59 lifetime starts now for the trooper Super Luminal at 7-2 odds under Omar Walker. Stoutly fights off the US-bred 4-year-old colt Excessive Force, the 3-5 favourite for the win by 1 1/4 lengths, clocking 1:59 3/5 for 9 furlongs and 25 yards for trainer Ian Prasad.
He's really just very tough, honest. He's definitely one of the best horses we have ever had at the barn. So, we just try to give him a lot of love and care. We pick his races carefully. And, we just take it a step at a time with him.
Before we leave Jamaica, this story of a financial boost for grooms at Caymanas Park. The Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission has given to the Grooms Association $1.5 million Jamaican dollars. That's just under US $10,000. The gambling industry regulators presenting these funds to enable registration and insurance for the grooms at Caymanas Park to cover the 2021-22 fiscal year.
We have actually focused on the groom in particular today because we believe that's a part of the racing sector that's actually often ignored. Yet they play an important role in terms of the overall function that they provide.
This sponsorship from BGLC, the Grooms Association, is very, very, very significant and helpful in this hard pandemic time.
Over 500 grooms are employed in Jamaican horse racing, comprising the largest stakeholder group at Caymanas Park. To Florida now, another bumper week for the Barbadian trainer Saffie Joseph Jr., reeling off 5 wins, including a double on Sunday, to widen his lead in the championship table. On a weekend afternoon that saw former champion owner of Trinidad and Tobago, Shiva Maharaj, being a winner, scoring here Sunday with a 3-2 favourite Positive Phil on turf. Jockey Hector Berrios aboard in this race 7 for claimers going a mile. Saffie Joseph kicked off a double on Sunday with his richest win of the week, the maiden special weight 6th race, an 8-furlong run for US $47,000. His 8-5 bet all worthy with Edwin Gonzalez in the saddle, much the best.
1/8 of a mile to go, Allworthy now edging clear. Perfect Grace softened up by not 1 but 2 rivals, and Allworthy has it won at 8-5. Allworthy and Edwin Gonzalez win going away. Perfect Grace was second.
The 3-year-old filly Allworthy by 2 3/4 lengths for her first win in 3 lifetime starts, clocking 1:35.64 for the mile, easily topping the 4-5 favourite Perfect Grace. One of 2 wins on Sunday for Saffie, adding to scores he also had on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. The defending champion at this Gulfstream Park Spring-Summer meet, Saffie Joseph, is now up to 18 wins, more than double the number of wins for his nearest rivals in this season that runs until late September. Jamaican Ron Crichton also a winner on Saturday to have 4 wins on the season. We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.